NITI Aayog meeting in Delhi has laid out the blueprint to boost Vikas from development of the nation on global platform. In a big nationwide tourism push, Prime Minister Modi put forward the idea of one state, one global destination. Modi urged states to develop at least one tourist destination per state at par with global standards and by providing all facilities and infrastructure. Prime Minister Modi asked states to work towards future-ready cities and develop at least one tourist destination at par with global standards. He also stressed on the inclusion of women in our workforce. Prime Minister Modi stated that states and centre must work towards fulfilling the aspirations of 140 crore people. The 10th NITI Aayog meeting was attended by CM of non-BJP ruled states, including Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand and Telangana. However, West Bengal CM did not attend the meeting. On the other hand, Congress has claimed that people do not have any faith left in the hollow promises of government.
इस बैठक से जो देश के विभिन्न राज्यों की जो आवश्यकताएं हैं, जो उनकी प्राथमिकताएं हैं, उनका निर्धारण करने में जो भूमिका है नीति आयोग की, वो और प्रबल होगी।
अब इस सरकार से आप क्या उम्मीद करते हैं जो हर 5-7 साल में फिर मियाद आगे बढ़ा देती है? 2022 में जो होना था, आप बोल रहे हैं 2047 तक होगा, तो 2047 की विषय में अभी चर्चा करना कोई न नीति आयोग के लिए उचित है, न हमारे आपके लिए उचित है। मुझे लगता है इनको ये सब बैठकें अब 2045 में करनी चाहिए जब ये विपक्ष में होंगे। खैर, तो अब करने का कोई लॉजिक नहीं है, किसी को उम्मीद बची नहीं है इस सरकार से।
And you heard the kind of reactions that have come in, but this is extremely crucial as this was a big message given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to all states. This is primarily to come in par with those tourist destinations and to ensure that what India really has must be beautified and must glorify meeting international standards. Narendra Modi asking all states to work towards future-ready cities and develop at least one tourist destination at par with global standards, where he stressed that women must be included in our workforce and it is important to work towards the aspirations of 140 crore people be future-ready. Remember, he said all this at the 10th NITI Aayog meeting that was attended by Chief Minister of non-BJP ruled states that include Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand and Telangana. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee did not attend this meeting. On the other hand, Congress claimed that people do not have any faith left in the hollow promises of the government. Those responses that you also heard. But a very important message coming in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi towards Viksit Bharat, as he also gave a plan to all the states to how to develop the idea, how to work towards it and how to come up with a concrete plan. The larger vision, of course, being to ensure that India, with the kind of beauties that are situated across the country, must be enhanced, must be glorified in order for it to become a tourist destination that is in par with many that are known across the globe. Let me cut across to Amit Bharadwaj to get further details of this very important message given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the kind of politics that is playing out, and if states will respond to this very important message given by Prime Minister Modi.
Well, you know, we need to decode what has happened in today's 10th Governing Council meeting of the NITI Aayog. Is that you had almost full attendance except for 5 states. Nitish Kumar was not there. Mamata Banerjee obviously skipped the meeting, as well as Pinarayi Vijayan because of the regional preoccupation or, meetings that he had in the state of Kerala. But besides that, a clear message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi that India needs to work as Team India, which essentially means the state governments and as well as the central government need to work in tandem, as well as the pace of the infrastructure development project needs to be ramped up if we want to develop, make Viksit Bharat 2047 dream come true. And in fact, Prime Minister has said that if the pace of the infrastructure development and other developmental sector is paced up and center and states work in tandem, that vision or the dream of Viksit Bharat can be achieved much earlier. Beyond this, there's also a message of developing one tourist destination, a global tourist destination destination in every state. So that is also a key takeaway from today's meeting. Yes, there have been also suggestions from the states, including that of state of Andhra Pradesh, where Chandrababu Naidu said that three subgroups needs to be made of NITI Aayog, including one focusing on GDP growth, the other on population management, so that India can leverage its demographic dividend, as well as a focus on the future challenges like aging or low fertility rate. So there has been also push from the southern state of a bigger narrative about the age factor and family size factor that has been pushed forward as well. And in this particular meeting, through our sources, we have learned that there have been discussions on AI, use of technology, as well as advanced computing in delivering governance. So clearly, the vision of future of India was very much discussed in this particular meeting of the Governing Council of NITI Aayog. Prime Minister certainly asking the states to pace up their infrastructure development projects, to work in tandem with the central government, to work as Team India, and to also develop at least one destination within their state as a global tourist hub. Back to you.
Amit, two factors that I want you to talk about. One, of course, is the kind of politics that played out. Mamata Banerjee, who was not in attendance. Congress is saying that the country does not believe in what Prime Minister Modi is saying, and the centre is hollow when it comes to putting out such ideas. In fact, I also want to talk on the pictures that are currently on our screens at this point. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting with the chief ministers of even those states that are not led by the BJP, from M.K. Stalin to Chandrababu Naidu, of course, being a part of the NDA. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi, like Amit Bharadwaj pointed out, putting out a roadmap to how India needs to achieve larger goals when it comes to Viksit Bharat, and everybody needs to work in tandem. So apart from Mamata Banerjee, like we said, all other chief ministers were present at the 10th NITI Aayog meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi putting out details of how this can be achieved. And there you see, from Bhagwant Mann to the other chief ministers, from Revant Reddy, also meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, M.K. Stalin, Chandrababu Naidu, all in attendance. Prime Minister interacting with every chief minister, giving that one-on-one time also to them, to discuss what really should be, what states must focus on, and how the centre will really help them as far as this is concerned. So I want to come back to you, Amit, on the fact of the kind of politics that played out, of the fact that Mamata Banerjee was not in attendance, of the Congress claiming that people don't have faith left in the hollow promises of the centre. This is one aspect. The other, of course, being tourism, I think is a very important point he laid out, because we all understand of the kind of gems that India has and the kind of money and revenue that can be generated if these tourist destinations are enhanced to international standards. This government has been putting out that idea, but it is also important for states to gather it and work on it. So is there a sense that all that Prime Minister has shared in the meeting, feedback will be taken and there will be concrete work done on it?
Right. If you look at the proceedings that has happened today in the 10th Governing Council meeting of the NITI Aayog, there has been no confrontation. If you would recall a meeting in a similar time last time around in 2024, there was a lot of hiccups in that particular meeting to the extent that Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, had to stage a walkout, and Arvind Kejriwal being in jail, wanting to send his representative within that meeting. So there was a lot of drama or friction between the NDA being in one part and the India bloc chief ministers being on the other side. But in this particular meeting, these proceedings have been smooth, so which can indicate towards the fact that states have taken these ideas in a better spirit, because even if you look at the proposal of creating one global tourist hub in every state, this is something that every state would be also willing to take, and develop very happily with assistance of the central government. Obviously, there are projects which are worked upon in tandem with the central government, with support of the central government. The funds are also sent to the states for certain projects. So in that way, states would not have a problem with that. Two reasons. Number one, yes, you rightly pointed out, tourism also means a lot of revenue and employment for the states, but it is also India's super soft power that we have. Our cultural diversity and the rich heritage that we have is something that the world also is always eager to watch, learn and experience. And every state has a diverse cultural heritage. If you go to Andhra Pradesh,
Right.
it has a completely different perspective and cultural heritage, and the Punjab will have a much different lively kind of
Oh, yes,
cultural
absolutely.
offering. So that is why Prime Minister's suggestion of this sort is going, yes.
Oh yes, completely agree. And we wait and watch what happens as far as these suggestions given by Prime Minister Modi is concerned, and how it is developed by the states. For the moment, I want to thank you for getting us all those details.